what the Philly said? You heard what the Philly fans were saying? Y'all better win this game without Joel Embiid and PG-30. Y'all can't lose this one. Yeah, right. You are absolutely right. We not gonna lose to y'all. I said it yesterday. Tyrese Maxey can't beat us by himself. Y'all could barely beat us with all three of them together. And when they all come back together, we're only going to get better. So then you're not going to be able to beat us with whatever combination of players y'all got. We don't give a fuck about y'all better win this game. Shit, y'all might. Yeah, we not only did we win this game, we used y'all as a fucking stepping stool. Like I said, everything I said yesterday, everything I talked about yesterday happened. If it's a close game and they let us play basketball, you can't fuck with us, man. Let alone fuck with us with Tyrese Maxey with Drummond. Drummond is 75. Me and Drummond, we probably the same age. I'm 51. He look like he about 51. listen. They tried to change the narrative and maneuver it and make it seem like we was under some pressure. No, we were under our own pressure to beat y'all because we knew what was at stake. We will elevate and drop y'all off back in the bubble. And that's what happened. We elevated 10-5. You see the picture. You see that picture. Shout out to RJ, flagship player. Talking about trading him for who? There's some things that are irreplaceable. We all have to have that. You can't replace everything and everybody. You got to respect it. Now it's time. Come on. We gotta pay this man his money. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to be told. Well, we could discontinue the conversations about trading RJ. He's a very important part of this team. Like I said yesterday, when he's aggressive and he's attacking, we're all listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you a true thing. We need to keep him and keep this team together for as long as possible to see how far we can go. That's it. I'm happy Thursday. How y'all feeling? How y'all do? Hit that like button and subscribe. How y'all feeling today? This morning I felt good. I felt magnificent. Had me a cup of coffee. I drink coffee now. I'm a coffee drinker. Now I used to be a tea guy. I'm a coffee guy. Bustellos. Little bit of sugar. That Bustellos that's a game changer. Put you in that zone. Almost like liquor. Almost like that Bustellos. I've been hiding that in the hood. You know what I mean? I used to see Poppy and them get that Bustellos, and they never tell me that's like, yeah, that caffeine kick in different. It ain't like that soda. You get that Bustellos in your whoo, you be doing all type of work, one way or another. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I feel good. We smoke Philly, and we smoke the Sixers. They can't even say they from Philly no more. You know what I mean? They from what are they? They're the Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? The Pittsburgh. What other parts we could say they're from? We can't say this. This ain't. They have the Philly grit. They have the fight, right? A little bit of the fight, but they lacking the identity sorely. You know what I mean? It don't feel like a Philly team like when AI and them was there. It don't feel like that. You know what I mean? You know, it feels like they're about to be a step stool for a lot of teams. They're about to be, they're in the bubble like they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? And as a Raptor fan, it feels so good to see them. Nick Nurse, since he's been there, that team's been getting worse. Every year since he's been there, they got worse. They were in the 8th seed last year. Weren't they just meandering and hovering around the 8th seed, and then they made a little push? And you know how they do. It's a Nick Nurse team. Now we're starting to see it wasn't us. It wasn't completely us. That coaching style, limited. But it is what it is. We are 10-5, 2 seed. You see it. You see RJ, 10-5, 2nd seed. You see the picture. Hit that like button. Don't do me. Talk to me. I've been waiting all night. I couldn't sleep. I was rolling over, tossing and turning. I was like, I got so much I want to say. We on a 5-game win streak. 7-3 on the road, 9-2 against the Eastern Conference team. 7-3 on the road, 9-2 against the East. 5-game win streak. That sounds like we hit the trifecta. That sounds like that trifecta. Whoo, that sounds real good. I'm gonna say it again. 5-game win streak. You know how much I love them 7-game win streaks. This is a 5-game win streak on the low ski. 7-3 on the road. We built this win streak on the road. 9-2 against the East. Man, go ahead, keep playing with me. Go and keep playing with us. Go ahead, keep on playing. You fuck around and find out. You don't lace them up and you think it's gonna be an easy night. Shit just got real. Shit just got real. And it's getting real by the day. We burning jerseys as we go. We on a world tour. You know what I mean? We on a world tour. You already know what it is. And ain't nobody playing with none of y'all. We owe every team in the East. We owe every team in the East an ass. We owe them. Now that it's just basketball again, you couldn't fuck with us then. You definitely can't fuck with us now. It is what it is. We're gonna burn them jerseys, and those burning jerseys, that's the fire that's gonna keep fueling us. Because everywhere we go, we're gonna tear that motherfucker down, and we're gonna burn them motherfucking jerseys. You're gonna have to deal with the aftermath. You know what I mean? You deal with the aftermath and Shady. we doing what we do. Y'all gonna have to deal with it. I told you, if it come down to shooting, we're the better shooting team. We hit shots at a high clip. And if we keep everything close, there's no way they could beat us. We kept every major statistical category close enough to get a 9-point win on the road. We went in to the fourth quarter looking good. We had a cushion of all cushions. We did exactly what we were supposed to do. Best case scenario. We used Philly, the 76ers, as a stepping stone, the way we supposed to. We used them as a stepping stone to the top. And we dropped them off right back in the bubble where their asses belong. Let's see them fight their way out that bubble. We're going to fight our way. We're going to fight to stay on top of the mountain. It's a totally different fight now. It's a totally different conversation now. The energy is being used and burnt differently. The purposes are different. We're going to fight to stay on top. While you fight not to stay in that bubble with Atlanta and all them other, the Hornets and shit. Ugh. We hated it down there. That shit was filthy work down there. They did everything they could to keep us down there. It took a lot to keep us down there. It took a whole lot of effort on a whole lot of fronts to keep us down there. Other than that, we would be right where we are right now, smoking everybody. If it's just about basketball, we're the better team. Like I said before, we got the better structure, more discipline, better performances as a unit and individual. The better team won. The better team is 10-5, second seed. We're the better team. So if you're a Sixer fan, and I know they like to talk that Philly rumble, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I hear you. But this is different. We got y'all in our back pockets. We putting y'all back in the locker like we was doing before when we had your man crying. He gonna cry again. All you could do is duck that fade and hide him from us. Hide PG from us. He only played one game and then y'all hid him from us. He should have played and got a piece of that work. Man, we wanted a piece of him too. Give him something to talk about, podcaster. Let's see, Podcaster P would have had a whole lot of content if he was on that court. He would have had a whole lot of content if he would have put his talking ass on the court. I wish he would have played. He wouldn't have made no fucking difference. We would have smoked him too. We won a game we were supposed to win. Everybody felt like, yeah, they lightweight right now. They ain't got it. They shorthanded. They tried to create that narrative. We don't care about none of that. Win is win. Because if y'all would have beat us, y'all would have been talking crazy about how we ain't this and we ain't that and it's a fluke. And nah, we did what we were supposed to do. We punished y'all. We punished you. We made it worse. We could have let y'all off the hook and we would have lost that game. We'd have let y'all off the hook. That would have gave y'all some hope. That would have took us a notch down. It wouldn't have changed shit, to be honest with you. It would have took us a notch down. We'd have been 9-6 instead of 10-5. It's okay. This is not a problem. But I'll tell you this much. The fact that we punished the shit out of you puts everything on the hot seat over there. They cutting that. Listen, they cutting the heat up over there. Nick Nurse looking like his glory days are behind him. And Joel Embiid can't save you. PG-13 can't save. They don't have it to save you. You might as well just let them go and rebuild. And let us talk about your rebuilding ass. Like we can't wait to. Because as soon as you start to because you don't rebuild like we do. Oh, we rebuild like we're in Hong Kong, baby. How long it take to put up a building? 10 days. Put up a skyscraper in 12 days. What you house? 1 day to put up a house. We moving different. Our time frame for production is a little different than yours. Expeditiously is the only thing we see. We kept everything close. Ooh, I can't wait to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the stats I like individually. I'm not gonna just throw it in here with this conversation. They all deserve their individual conversation from me, and they'll have it. They will have their moment in it. We got 2 days before we got. Ooh, I got some time. Had to restructure, reorganize how I do this. It's gonna be ugly. We punished the Sixers, and we might as well just keep punishing the East. And look, 9-2 against the East. Let's keep that going. Let's keep that going. Let's keep applying that pressure the way we've been dying to get to this. I wish the old guys were here too. Just at least one of them. At least Chris or somebody to still be here from the old core to experience this. Because right now it's a fresh look with a bunch of new people, and it's beautiful. And I just wish that's a piece of the past. If somebody were to tell me, in order for you to have the success and this feeling that you have right now, you have to give up something. And we'll all ask them, like, yo, what do we have to give up for this feeling? And if they would have said Masai, in order for you to be 10-5 in the second seed, November 20th, 2025, you have to give up Masai Ujiri. A lot of us would not have made that decision. A lot of us would have said, let's see what we could do with it. Let's see what we could do with him. Because our love for him and our respect for him is so high. That's too big of a sacrifice for us to make consciously. But it happened. And we are in this space where that thing that's no longer with us gave birth to the thing that we're experiencing, and we got to accept the fact that he's far away and we can't share that experience with him. I wish just one of them, I wish somebody was still here to experience this shit with us, because it ain't just our experience. He said it, whether he's here or not, and we knew what that meant. This team is going to win, and look at us, 10-5 second seed. And we ain't done yet. I hope we just beginning. Just because they hit Embiid and the podcaster, just because they ain't play, it don't matter. You can hide your superstars all you want. You could put you could put whatever combination of players you want on the court that makes you feel fucking comfortable. If our team is together, you still got problems. If we got enough guys healthy and ready to work, there's nothing you could do. Nothing. You got to pray for rain. And if it's drizzling, you still gonna get beat. You need a hail, you need a storm. You need a lot to happen. A lot happened to stop us from making progress. We should be further along than this. Listen, if they would have left us alone, we would have got another one, especially with the way the league is now and all our players performing. The only person that ain't performing right now is Fred, because Fred is hurt. Other than that, everybody's Norm, OG, fucking Pascal, G Money is even performing. He's still in the starting lineup in Milwaukee. Like we had some productive pieces that they let go of. Chris is over in Boston. We let go of so many valuable pieces to recreate this thing, and we did it at the perfect time. And it was heartbreaking to experience, but that window that we all know is opening up now was coming. Because the NBA is we know that it's getting weaker and weaker and softer. Once these superstars with the brand deals, and I just found out something. A lot of things that we seeing in these games and with certain players, when they getting calls and they getting that, it's all about the brand they connected with. It ain't even so much the league is favoring them. They have these outside relationships that have to be acknowledged as well. So some guys have to have a great game and have to have an opportunity to have a great game. So the referees might call a game a certain way. He might get more fouls. He might get the Michael Jordan treatment because that shoe is coming out. because that product is coming out. He may need to have a string of opportunities to have 30. So you're gonna call those fouls for all NBA Hall of Famer the way you're supposed to. You can't touch him because he campaigning. You can't hurt him because he gotta appear other places outside of this. So he can't be hurt. So when you foul him, you gotta call it. When you touch him, you gotta, because you protecting a $1 billion investment somewhere else. And they got insurance and there'll be lawsuits. See, it's bigger than what we think it is. But when it's just basketball, and we're proven to be a valuable basketball playing team, ain't too many teams. Ain't too many teams that can fuck with us. I can't wait till we see Detroit. I want to see what we do against Detroit. We wasn't nervous in Philly because we knew that it 8-on-5. It could have went. We held our own and played our game, kept everything close enough for us to punish the shit out of them. The fact that we're finally consistently winning feels, this is a dream come true type of moment. Where we're winning the teams that we look at on our schedule and we like, we could beat them. We're beating them now. The teams that we 50-50, we're beating them too. And this is all we ever wanted. This is all we ever wanted to experience. This is the momentum and the movement we wanted to be a part of. Watching Scottie punch his ticket to the All-Star game. All he got to do is stay healthy and keep playing and stay somewhat productive. And he's going to be an All-Star. He punched his ticket. Like I said yesterday, if he has a strong game and his presence is felt and he makes an impact, we got an All-Star. He's gonna be an All-Star. If we stay number 2, it's not whether he's gonna be an All-Star. How many All-Stars are we gonna actually have? We can top it off at 3. Him, RJ, and fucking Brandon. Those are All-Stars. And if we can get quickly in, that's 4. We can't ask for more than that. Don't worry about it. They doing work next door. They doing work in the house next to us, and they doing work outside. I'm gonna keep this moving. We listen. We was talking in the projects, elevator, people in the hallway. You know what I mean? Shit going on in staircase. Listen, I ain't letting nothing stop me from talking my shit. I don't give a fuck about it. It's gonna take a helicopter to land across the street to make me stop doing what I do. We gonna get it. I'm gonna give it high. Listen, microphone not good, microphone good, don't care. Long as it's on and you can hear me, we gonna keep rocking out and keep making progress. But to see the progress that we're making as a team is beautiful. To see Scottie be able to use whatever parts of his game that's working to put us in position to win games, because that's the hardest thing. He has one of the most difficult type of careers to have, and people keep looking at it like it's easy. It ain't. When you have a game where you can use everything, you try to actually use everything. And it's hard to simplify it and water it down when people are celebrated for what they can do. So the more you believe you can do, you want to showcase it, but you don't have a lot of time and you're taking away from other people who can make your life easier by simply looking at what you need to do to be successful in order for us to win this game. He's figuring out what parts of his game are working so that we can continuously win. That's all that matters. It's 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 not as simple as it sounds because everybody's not in that position. It's far and few players in between where you're like, just you can take whatever piece of his game that's working and fucking leverage it so that you can win. A lot of guys aren't good enough to even have that as an option. They have to hit shots. They don't have the other attributes and assets. And he's 6'10", 250. And he didn't even get to the aggressive part where he's in the post. He's still utilizing the perimeter. Once he gets in the post a little more and starts punishing, we didn't even get to the good part yet. And he's an all-star. He punched his ticket last night. Brandon is looking like an all-star too. We stayed top 4. We got 2 all-stars for sure, definitely. We stayed top 2. We got 3. RJ had 22 last night on 12 shots. Listen, his aggression, like I said, is important, and it was important, and we won with him being aggressive. He's a reliable 20-point per game scorer. A lot of guys can average 20, but everybody can't score 20 every night. He's that type of guy. It's almost like you can set your clock to it. And we're talking about trading him for who? There's no replacing that. We needed a center, right? We should have drafted a center. We can't trade him to get a center. To do what? We're giving up a 20-point per game scorer, the aggressor, the soldier of the team. We can't let him go because there's no replacing that. We can't. There's not that many players in the league that can do what he does in the first place, let alone replace it and get something. No. We got 4 guys that can average 20. Jakob Poeltl is capable of putting up 20 on any given night. Last night he almost had a 20-10 night. We got guys. Listen. We can't break this team up. We got to keep them. We got to keep them. Brandon, 22 points on 10 shots. This is what we paid for. Like, and we talked about the contract coming into the season, and we talked about how much we paid and how much we invested. I believe we're getting more than our money's worth at this point. Don't worry about the numbers. I know some of y'all are so entranced by what it's supposed to look like numerically. Step away from the paper. You understand me, Point Dexter? Y'all step away from the point. All you Point Dexters, step away from the paper and look at the scoreboard and realize we're winning. It don't matter. Would you rather him put up 25 and we barely be 500, or be 5 games above 500 with him playing the way he as long he can peak in the playoffs? This is positioning. This right here is positioning. The rest of it, after Christmas, is when the season starts. That's when you maintain your positioning. From January, February, and March, you maintain your positioning. But up until now, before the season starts on Christmas Day, we need to be in position. Because I think we stay at the top 2, top 3. We gotta play on Christmas. A lot of us, hopefully we play on Christmas Day. That's what I want. That's a sign of respect. That's a sign of you have arrived. The machine is backing you. We got you. That's the ultimate vindication. Playing on Christmas. They got to put us in Christmas. We need that. And Brandon is a great player. And he's proven that. We're getting more than our money's worth, I believe. I'm not going to sit up here and say he has to shoot better. All the Point Desters got to realize it ain't about the numbers. It's about the impact. And as long as we winning, I don't care how we do it. The fact that Darko didn't get outwitted or out coached or out maneuvered. That third quarter, 44 points, I know that was him. Yes. He made the adjustments. He made sure they were locked in, and we did what we were supposed to do and took control of the game. That's coaching. That's what we wanted to see. That's coaching. That's coaching. We won the first, the third, and held on. The rest of it was close. We took control over it. That's what I care about. Taking control of the game when the fight is thick. Not after the fact. Not after they gain control. No. When you know they want control, you fight for it and gain control. It wasn't Nick's night last night. Nick is right where this is where he's always been. The truth of Nick Nurse as a coach is starting to show. He went to a team he thought was better, and he's getting the same results we were getting when we had him. With that star-studded roster, multiple all-stars. Man, listen. It ain't always us. Talking about good luck with those guys. Motherfucker, good luck when they get good luck with you, nigga. We could have told Philly good luck with that guy. And now we're seeing the truth unfold. Darko's doing this thing. Salute to him. He still has a lot of ground to cover, but he's doing a great job thus far. And with 10-5, second seed, we can't ask for more from him. All I could do is shut up and let him do what he do. Yak is back. Nothing like having Jakob Poeltl back. Shit, we gave him an extra 100. You know what I'm talking about? We need you to produce. And last night he needed to be a big factor, and he was 19 and 8, 4 assists for the big fella. You know what I mean? He was a big factor. Drummond had like 9 rebounds in the first half, but Drummond can't score. He ain't no real factor. We put them to bed easy. It wasn't like he was going to help them win. He can help them survive in the paint for as long as he can for a good 12 minutes. And after that shit, they were relying on Maxey with 15 points. You know what I mean? He in the first half. They were relying on him. He ain't going to listen. Shut that shit down. He had 9 points in the rest of the game. 24 minutes, only 9 points. Shut it down. Got him up out the way. Quickly held his own. Quickly did enough of what we needed him to do to win this game. Maxey was trying to go off. Quickly just stayed in pocket. He didn't go ball for ball with him. You know what I mean? He ain't try to go star for star with him. He handled his business. He kept it mature. You know what I mean? He kept it locked. He didn't try to take it personal. He kept the game plan, and kept the team, the the agenda that we have, the program that we have, kept that in the forefront, and we were able to win. You know what I mean? There's nothing like winning on the road. They gave us a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? It was good work, but it was just work. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it seem like they're that team. Nah, it's just work. You know what I'm saying? We walked in there, got the win, and we're gonna keep it moving. It ain't like Philly was the Sixers ain't what they used to be. It's almost over for them too. It's a lot of teams that's about to be rebuilding. We're gonna keep saying it. Let's see how long they rebuild. They seen us rebuild in real time. We're gonna get a chance to see them rebuild in real time. Let's see who they got in their front office and how they think and how they utilize the salary cap and the amount of money they have and the relation. Let's see how they utilize everything they got, relationship wise, everything. Let's see who they end up with on their team. Bet you they have a bunch of Bartholomew Watkins, people we ain't never heard of. Exactly, motherfuckers we ain't never heard of. Waterburger and we ain't heard of. Watch the players that they have and are gonna get will be damn near non-existent to us. They're not gonna be factors. And as long as we keep winning on the road and proving these teams wrong, they're gonna have to. The more we beat these teams at their house, the hotter the seat gonna be for their coaches. They're gonna break all that shit up, and it's just gonna make it easier for us. We keep getting these quality wins versus these teams that we hate. Because listen, it's personal with a lot of these teams. You just pick one in the East. Throw a flag in the air and see where it lands. And whatever city it lands on, we don't like them. You in the Eastern Conference, we got a problem. We owe you an ass whooping, especially them Brooklyn Nets. I can't stand the Net fans. I hate y'all motherfuckers. And I'm a New Yorker. Y'all knew y'all knew what was going on. And y'all had KD, Kyrie, James Harden, and still couldn't go nowhere. Trash is trash. Team was trash in Jersey. The team is trash over there in Brooklyn. I hope y'all don't even deserve to be in Brooklyn. The Nets don't deserve to be in Brooklyn. Yo, Jay, it was a great idea, but it ain't it. They not carrying it right. They got to move back to Jersey, or not even to Jersey. You know what I mean? Y'all got to move. Go to Connecticut or something. New Hampshire. New Hampshire need an NBA team. Go up there. It'll work out there. Small town. Y'all a small town winning type team. Y'all don't deserve to be near in the big city. Y'all don't deserve to be in the town. Y'all just an afterthought. And we gonna see, man. Every time we play against the Brooklyn, they was talking so nasty in my comment section. I wish I would have kept my videos. I had to erase them, but everything we do to them, they deserve. Every second, every ounce of it, every little lint ball of it, they deserve that shit. And the fact that we're able to take this winning culture on the road, it's like an Amex card. You know what I mean? Never leave home without it. Our winning ways don't stay at the crib. A lot of the time, there were times when we would win at home and then we go on the road and we wouldn't pack that winning culture. Now it's like, listen, we got it on us. We ain't even got to question whether we got it on us. We got it on us. Just know it. We coming there to body shit. And our culture and everything is so consistent now. The production, the performances, everything is now we can set our heartbeat to it once again. The fact that we can set our heartbeat to this team again is gratifying. Because that's what a relationship is. We understand the give and take. But when it feels good to get that reciprocity, it feels good to get that. It feels good to feel like you're appreciated. Like the biggest appreciation for me is us winning and them hearing us talk about how bad we want to win and how important winning is to us. It ain't about having a superstar. It ain't about being relevant in conversations. Winning trumps everything. There's two things that trumps everything in this world. And as much as people don't want to say it, but the truth is, cash rules. You get rich, you won. Trust me when I tell you, you get rich, you won. And when you're winning, you won. Two undeniable truths. You want to win in life? Get rich. If you want to win in athletics, just win. Consistently win against all competition levels. Shit, watch how you get treated. Watch how easy life is. Watch how beautiful it gets for you. You know what I'm saying? Watch how magnificent life gets for you. You know what I mean? We're overcoming old trauma, that the PTSD from them clutch moments, not just clutch and crutch moments in in the fourth quarter, those clutch moments in crunch time in the first quarter, in the second quarter, in the third quarter, those crunch moments throughout the game, not just the ending of it, but throughout the game. We're starting to recognize those and see those and not be overwhelmed by them. We exercise those energies, those negative moments, they're gone. We work past that. We maneuver through them. And now we're strong enough not only to deal with it when it pops up in those moments, but to overcome it and execute. That's it. Everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody just they ain't it. And for us to be back here is it's a lot, man. A lot of people don't understand it's not easy. And the job is not finished. We're not done. This is the beginning. This is 15 games in. This is 15 games in. We've been through so much that adversity is just, we accept it for what it is. And we fight through it. And now in games it's starting to show. The resilience is starting to show. I'm with it. I love what I'm seeing. We don't collapse. They was trying to make a run. We didn't collapse in the fourth. We gave ourselves enough breathing room and enough of a cushion going into the fourth that when they made a run and we were able to retaliate and fight back, it put us right back in proper perspective and let them know, listen, it's over. It's over. You fighting uphill, champ. This hill is too steep. We built a mountain. Them 31 points off of your turnovers, shit. That's a mountain. That's what made the biggest difference to me. Them 31 points over their turnovers, those 24 turnovers, 24 assists, 24 turnovers, 31 points off of those turnovers for us. That's what made all of the difference right there. The little things. This ain't the same Raptor organization where teams were comfortable with believing that they can win. For whatever reason, they had this belief. And 50% of the game is believing that you can win, believing that what you're doing works. Even when it don't work, you keep believing that it will, and it will work because you're going to get opportunities for it to work. And you saw how they were getting their opportunities to make it work. We're going to keep bringing it up. Fuck that. I'm going to keep talking about it because now that it's just basketball, you can't fuck with it. You know what I mean? We're only here to beat teams. We're not here to beat ourselves anymore. If it's the fourth quarter and it's close, trust me, we're looking to execute and get you up out of there. We're not looking to put ourselves in there is no putting ourselves in a compromising position. We want to put you in that position to see how you work out of it. Y'all so good. Let's see. Let's put you behind the 8-ball. See if you can close out like we did defensively. 3 key plays against the Hornets. RJ with the game winner. Block shot by Brandon. Another block shot to seal the game by Scottie. Let's see if you can do that. Let's see if you can do that against us. Let's see. Now you got to respect us. You ain't got no choice but to respect us now. We use Philly, Milwaukee, and Cleveland as our stepping stones. We ain't gonna even talk about Atlanta. We ain't even talking about how many times we had them Hawk wings. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about what we did to the Brooklyn Nets. We don't count them or the Hornets. Philly, Milwaukee, Cleveland. That's the creme de la creme of the teams we don't like. We the second seed off their back. You know what I mean? Like we did it off their sweat and their blood. We used them for that. Ain't nobody playing with y'all no more. Now y'all got to work. Now y'all got to compete. Now you got to show us that you still got it. Not that we know you used to have it. We know who you. We're playing against the old you. See, that's something that they can't even fathom. We're not playing against your new team. We're playing against the old you, who you used to be. Your prior greatness, the ghost of your greatness is within you, but it haunts us. So when we come in there, we only want to play against the ghosts that completely annihilate us in the past. We got to overcome that. And I don't think we're past it. It's gonna be that way until it ain't that way no more. I think even after we win another championship, we still ain't gonna like y'all. It's still gonna be up. Because that ghost is still gonna be floating around until everybody's gone and we're the last man standing. It's gonna be that way. We're gonna make y'all respect us one way or the other. Our staff is better, our players are better, our production is better, our momentum is cleaner. We already know the fans are better. You want to have an intellectual conversation about basketball? Go into a Raptor Spaces. It ain't a lot of emotion. It's a lot of logic. It's a lot of understanding. It's a lot of wisdom. But we gonna see. You see how these conversations is going now that they ain't winning no more. That it ain't sweet no more. Ain't a lot of hooping and hollering no more. It's quiet. It's there's a trembling and a concern when our name is brought up. We should go into their spaces and just be fucking with them. Who's the fan of your team? Oh, I'm a Raptors fan. Y'all hooping. Yeah, that part. Make sure you acknowledge that, champ. You know what I'm talking about? Acknowledge that, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it respectable. Because it can get real disrespectful. Just a shell. There's so many shells of what they used to be floating around. And so many people getting swept up in these cases. This NBA RICO. Yeah, a lot of conversations about Now that it's just about basketball, got to be that way for if you got to clean up the image, baby. You gotta listen. We gonna help you. You know what? We gonna help y'all clean up y'all image. We get you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back the right team, back the right horse. You know what I'm talking about? Show us the love. Show us the Chicago Bulls 96, 97, 98 love. Show us that love. Show us that love that you show Golden State. You know what I'm talking about? Show us that love. Show us that favor. We gonna win. We gonna justify you showing us that love and that favoritism that you need us to clean up your image. Ooh, they do need us to clean up the image of the NBA. That's good. We need another championship. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You figured out for everybody else, didn't you? You figured out how to make life easier for all the other champions. We were champions and we never got the championship treatment. Now did we? Did we? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Now it's time for that conversation. Come on now, show us the love we deserve. We deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't done. And we still got that. You already know what this is. We gonna compete. We ain't got no choice. Why not put us on every? Listen, you got NBC popping up. You got to put us on TV. You put us in front of the world. Don't do us like that. I know you got them other people on TV. I think it's time that you put us back on prime time. Put us back on prime time. We need that. It's a good look for the NBA. It's a beautiful look, magnificent look. You know what I'm talking about? We'll treat y'all right. You know what I'm saying? And because these teams got to compete, their coaches got to coach. And you want to see genuine basketball? Listen. You're gonna get a chance. You're gonna get a beautiful product. It's a beautiful product with us. Come on, come on now. Come on, cause show us the love that we deserve. Hit that like button, subscribe if you show us that love. The NBA, I'm talking to the NBA right now. Show us, give us that treatment. Put the spotlight on. Put the money behind us. You already know. These teams got to compete now. They ain't got no choice. This is the concept we've been holding on to for. It's beautiful to see an idea unravel and our intelligence and foresight be respected. Now everybody's a Raptor fan. Everybody got something beautiful to say. A minute ago, same niggas was talking spicy. We changed their desire. We upgraded their palate to something a little more pure. You're welcome. They don't. You look like a genius talking about the Raptors. It's been like that. The algorithm been moving for years. That's why so many. I've been saying this since 2021. How the algorithm been and who been jacking it and yeah, it sounds about right. But it don't sound about right when everybody do it though. Man, you better pray I don't quit this job and do this 24 hours a year. Like if I do this 7 days a week, 24 hours, it's back to the way it was before. But the schedule's thrown off. But I might have to leave that job and do this full time again. You know what I mean? I got Papa got a brand new bag. This shit is effortless. My creativity knows no boundaries. But these teams got to deal with this new circumstance, though. We're motivated to beat everybody, and the more wins we get in all these different environments, the reality is going to show that. You know what I mean? The fantasy that we once had is a truth for us now, and it's their nightmare. They got to deal with it. They got to compete. All that chaos in the stands and all that shit ain't gonna stop nothing. Whatever happens on the court is what we focused on. We don't care about none of that. Your fans can cheer for you, boo us, whatever. We're gonna make them fans of ours. Your home is gonna be our home. Mi casa, su casa, nigga. They're gonna love us just as much as they love because it's pure basketball again. This is something that you could have kids look at and say that's what basketball is supposed to look like. Pressure, consistent pressure, unified pressure, figuring the game out, solving problems together. You don't need to like I've been saying for years now. Everybody's saying the same shit I've been saying. The superstars are not impacting the game the way they used to. I've been saying this for 4 years. Now they're starting to say it because now they're starting to force them old niggas out. And now with them leaving, guess what? You got a bunch of young guys who can't handle the league either. You think they can fuck with? They didn't bring them young motherfuckers in. we, we are in position now to do exactly what we've been dreaming. We're gonna dominate all these teams are going younger. And we're gonna be the mature ones, and we go, man, this is a to see it come together like this after dreaming of it and wanting it like this is dope. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta get ready for work. I'm doing laundry, they doing construction around, like it's a lot going on, and I gotta get ready for my next few videos. So y'all holler at me in the comment section. Y'all have a great day. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna try and do some more before I lose my voice. I'm out of here. Peace.